Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. Today is a fun day. I want to open up some cards. I've been in a kick lately and just really enjoying what I have in the collection and the inventory, stuff that I purchased out the years. And I opened up a build and battle stadium for Silver Tempest. I bought a bunch of them. I think there was a deal on GameStop or something like that a couple months back. And they were just sitting there, and I had a Fusion Strike one, Silver Tempest one, and I decided to open them, and this is what I got. Wow, this Lugia. In my vending video, I got a couple of these for pretty cheap at the time. I think the Lugia now is like at 180 or 200, which is pretty crazy. This, though, that's not on the card, has a pretty good shot at BGS, which I'm super shocked on. If you see something different, let me know. Maybe the right side's a little bit thinner, but it's really hard to see. This is a ridiculously clean Lugia, so let's see what happens with this guy. Thanks again for all the support lately. Again, if you're selling anything, hit me up on IG. I'm always buying. I've had a lot of different collections come through as of late, a lot of different purchases. Today's a cool video. Just gonna sit back, relax, and enjoy the collection. And the topic I wanted to kind of just ramble on is it's okay to like your cards. It's okay to enjoy your cards. So first, let me just go through what I'm opening. We are going to open this box of Paradigm Trigger. I'm still buying these to keep and to hold and to flip, but I have so many of them that, and I've opened a few that I figured I'd open up a few more. Paradigm Trigger, if you're not aware, has the Lugia V, that same Lugia V in Japanese. It also has a Candace full art trainer and then a Reggie Drago, I think, full art. But that's about it. Like, the Lugia right now is carrying the price of this box, even though the price of this box is tanked. And, the trainers haven't done well. So Candace is, I think in a PST 10 is like 60 bucks now. I got two of these tins that I bought. I don't remember where I got these, but they've been sitting on the shelf forever now. And, they look good, they look cool, but there's some Evolving Skies in here, which I've had terrible luck with. But, I was looking around and I just thought, you know what, there's so much cool stuff on my shelf. And I have a lot of cards, and I don't mind opening and enjoying what I have. So we're going to kick this off. We're going to open up the tins. Disclaimer / warning. I'll use an example. If you don't like watching people eat, and you can imagine watching someone eat an all-you-can-eat buffet, that's basically what I'm about to do. I am by no means an elegant card opener. At this point, I've opened so much sealed product over the last few years that I don't waste any time. I don't like to meander. I like to just get straight to business. And you'll see what I mean when I get into, gosh dang it, I really hate these. When I get into the Japanese box, sorry, I drew a blank. Open these, we get one pack of Evolving Skies. Oh my gosh, the pack selection here is terrible. I actually thought there was two Evolving Skies. Whoops. And let's see what's in this one. Promo. So yeah, I had these laying on the shelf, and they honestly were buried behind other boxes. So I figured, why not open them? Let's see what we get. I actually might keep this sealed just to sell at the next convention, because the best card you can get out of this is the Marnie. And if I pull one, there's a really good chance she's not a 10. And a 10 she sells for, I think, 90 bucks now. So if you do the math, it is definitely not worth it to open up that booster pack to try to pull something good. I also have about 10 of them. No, like 10, like probably 8 of them that I'm holding for, the future. Because I did spec a little bit into trainers, probably a little bit too heavily. And so, yeah, let's do that. Let's decide. Sorry, these are not going to be opened. We're going to put them aside. Resell them. The rest of these I'm okay opening. Let's see what we get. We're going to go from worst to best. So, you know, I was thinking, I'm paying attention to the market right now. Japanese modern. I was able to get a bunch of 151 at a pretty good price. I have about 30 to 40% of the full stock that I want. And now prices are at about $100 a booster box. And, you know, I'm just going to wait it out for, apparently there's another wave of 2 of reprints. We'll see. No one really knows what they're talking about, just FYI. But over the next month or so, there should be more waves from different distributors going to the market. As expected, we got junk. So we'll see. The key thing is you got to be patient. You got to pick a price target, and you got to enter and buy the damn thing when you want it. When you want it. When you want it. Sorry. I don't know why I said it 3 times, but you get the point. I am in a lot of different Discords. I have friends. I talk about 151 every single day. And the best advice I can give anyone who's trying to buy a Japanese modern, especially the 151 stuff that's in high demand and like it's not easy to get, you know, a consistent price on it, just pick the price you're willing to pay, and as soon as you see it, spend it and be done with it. I think on Sneaker Dunk it went down to like $64 a box, which is pretty good. But then it immediately rebounds to 75, 80, 85, and I think today it's at 90, 92, 90, 93. But then after shipping and fees, it's like $100 all in. So as expected, that's junk. Let's see if we can hit a Ray in the Ray box. And then nope. I've opened up probably, let's see, 2 cases, 2 booster box cases. What am I doing here? 2 booster box cases of Evolving Skies, 1 sealed 144 count sleeve booster packs. Terrible idea, by the way. I got like literally nothing, just a bunch of regular V's and full art V's, and probably like 100 loose packs. Oh, nope. Maybe another day. It's definitely not worth it to buy and open, but if you have it sitting around, why the hell not? Like I did. So that's the end of Evolving Skies. We're going to move this to the side. So yeah, the Japanese market is just, it's really interesting. I think there's a lot of people who are new to Japanese, and if you're new, I would invite you to think about the perspective of everyone who got into Japanese 4 to 5 years ago, because I see a ton of similarities. I see, you know, I think my immediate reaction is very negative, like it's everywhere, no one wants it. But when I look back 4.5 years ago, I bought Dream League at $40, $43 or something like that. I bought 4 cases of it, $40 something a box. And by the time I actually ended up liquidating it, I 15 to 20x my money. Now that's just like, oh wow, good for me, right? The reason why I say that is at that time, it was available. You couldn't really buy it in high quantities, but it wasn't hard to find. And there wasn't a lot of buzz for Japanese. It was fairly available. And, you know, I compare what was going on then to now. Japanese is everywhere. If you have a problem getting Japanese, obviously minus 151, then you're not trying hard enough. So what I do here is 5 packs. Trust me, this is normal. People do this all the time. And nowadays, like, I try not to be negative because it is everywhere. But I remember when you couldn't just get, you know, a high quantity of booster boxes. I remember those days. And so I look at what's going on now, and I honestly see a lot of opportunity if you're willing to wait. And I think that's something that, that time variable is not really understood or thought about. If everyone has Japanese now and everyone's able to get it for cheap, then the likelihood, I like to say likelihood and not, anything, no causation, right? Just likelihood, probability. The likelihood of people having it a year from now, 2 years, 3 years, 4, 5 years, and the value of it going up, it has to scale with the demand. Otherwise, you will have a surplus of supply that people aren't willing to pay that much money for. And that, my friends, did not happen 4 to 5 years ago. You could not buy, every single set of Japanese Pokemon for under, let alone for under MSRP. Whoops. You're probably saying, what is this guy doing with his cards? Let alone at under MSRP, and have your own pick of 8 different sets. That's unheard of. It's not unheard of. It just hasn't happened like that before. And I think there's people who are really looking into the dip and saying this is like a golden opportunity. It's definitely an opportunity right now, but I would say it's very crowded. And just be wary of that. If you're going to be buying this stuff, maybe 151 is an exception. Maybe not. Nobody really knows. Just be careful. Be careful where you park your money. And yes, all sealed product does go up eventually. No, the time horizons for those boxes to double, triple, quadruple, whatever, they are not the same. Not by any means. 2 years then is way different than 2 years now. A lot can happen. So, man, I did not want to talk about the Japanese market at all today. I'm actually going on Java's channel tomorrow, 6 o'clock Pacific, just to catch up, talk about some stuff. We'll talk about the Japanese market. So if you're able to tune in. I'll put a link of it down below. I'm excited to just talk shop with the bud and see what's going on. So if you're new to Japanese booster box opening, this is a 30-pack box, and there are 5 cards per pack, and this is how you open them and get ready to look through them. Like I said before, I'm like a fat kid in a buffet. I'm not going to go slow. I'm going to power through, look at all these, sort them, and then move on to the juicy Hidden Fates packs, which I have a feeling has something in them. Okay. Just cuff this up. This is how I do it. Hollow. Yes, it is a little barbaric, but when you open up as many cards as I have, and you've been disappointed as many times as I have, you just kind of want to cut straight to the chase. I think part of it for me, Dragonite, is if I knew a lot of the new Pokemon, I would be able to slow down, appreciate the card. If I kept up with like the card game and like what cards did, I'd be able to like kind of read this, translate like the abilities. I'd be able to appreciate it more. But honestly, at this point, ooh, what is it? Nope. I just, oh my gosh. Okay, let me walk you through this. In every Japanese box these days, 99% of them will give you an SR or better. There's a very low chance that you can get nothing. It happens. It's not a resealed box. But 99% of the boxes will give you an SR or better. A very few percentage will give you 2 SRs or better. Sometimes ultra rare and SR, sometimes 2 SRs. This version of cards, the full art V or whatever you want to call them, these are the worst cards that you can pull in these Japanese booster boxes. I'm pretty sure that card is worth like $2. So this box definitely was a dud. let this be a stark reminder. If you're gonna open up product, be okay with it. Enjoy it. Ooh, this hoodie is actually like, it's not nothing. And you know, for me, I just wanted to gamble a little bit, see what's up. So that's a dud. Japanese bulk. If you're someone who likes Japanese bulk, hit me up. I'm happy to send it to you for free if you cover the cost of shipping. I have a lot of it. I don't want to throw it away. I think it's wasteful, but you know, if you're looking for something that you care about, hit me up. I will gladly ship it to you if you pay for the shipping. Okay, so what do I want to talk about? Enjoying your damn cards. There seems to be just way too many flippers, investors these days. You don't really see channels where people go through the cards and really enjoy the artworks and enjoy opening. You know, I saw a channel, I looked up a channel the other day because I was trying to find a box of Shining Legends, Japanese box opening. And I forgot the name of these guys, but they have like 500,000 subscribers. I had never seen a pair of individuals have that much joy before opening up a box of cards and just really appreciating all the artworks and the pulls. And it didn't really matter what the rares were, right? It was, you know, they actually end up pulling the Shining Mewtwo, or Mewtube, but their reaction to it was like nothing compared to the Shiny Rayquaza, which is very entertaining to me. So dud box. Hopefully this sells this shell for like $2 or whatever. Let me clean this up real quick. So I think it's totally okay, you know, live a little, open some stuff here and there, be okay that you get absolutely nothing. Granted, I definitely got a fat donut, but you know, I'm okay. It sucks, but it's just part of the game. It's just part of enjoying the experience, enjoying the cards that you have. And I think just too many people, I don't know. I'm generalizing. Anytime I generalize, you can probably ignore me. I just think that these days it's very different, the content that you see and what people talk about. And like, honestly, you know, one of the first content creators I watched, let's go into Hidden Fates. I opened up an ETB, by the way, just because I was feeling lucky. Proof. And that's probably a 9 because it's centering. I'll sell this at the next show. This is one of my favorite cards. I wish they did more, redid some of this stuff, or did more of this kind of stuff. It's just so beautiful. I used to watch a lot of Twice Fake Jake. I don't really watch from them much anymore. But the thing that I appreciate about that guy is he just has a genuine love for the cards. And, you know, sometimes it's kind of corny. Sometimes it's like, okay, I get it, man. You love cards. But, like, I can respect and appreciate that. It's not just about value. It's not just about, you know, stonking. It's about, you know, I want to open up cards and really enjoy the experience. Speaking of enjoying the experience, I'm going to power through this. So I have a pretty good history with Hidden Fates. Oh, one thing I definitely miss about these old packs, it's very tight. Just like, it feels very good when you open it up. It doesn't feel fake. They don't really, I guess some of the Scarlet and Violet packs have that, but the material is different. I just really like the way this pack feels. So I have a very interesting, ooh, Guzzlord. I don't need that. I have ongoing master set, by the way. So maybe, actually I might need this, we'll see. So I have a very interesting history with Hidden Fates. On a couple occasions I bought, I think I bought about 100 loose packs from one of the auction houses, going twice. I think it was like $10 a pack. This is like 2 or 3 years ago. I pulled 2 Shining Charizards, and I pulled them in within like 3 or 4 packs of each other. So I got stupid lucky, incredibly lucky. Sorry about that. Where was I? Opened up 2 of the Charizards in back-to-back-ish packs, like within 4 or 5 packs of each other. And that was the crazy high that I was on for like days after. It's a hollow. Since then, I've opened up a few packs here and there, but like, it's honestly gotten too expensive to pay. They're like 20 bucks a pack, 25 bucks a pack if you buy them loose at like conventions. And like, I have some ETBs I bought a long time ago, so that's why I'm okay just opening this. Look at this, we got something here, baby. So, you know, I looked at some of the collection and I was like, you know, let's just enjoy some of this and open it up and see what we can get. What? I always get faked out like some of these hollows, reverse hollows. This is not looking good, but it's all right. This is an experience I will share with everyone, and a stark reminder to you: don't open up too much stuff. Just enjoy the experience and be okay with what you get. Sylveon GX. I think I need this for my master set. PSA 10s for a lot of these cards are really cheap. I think this card is actually like sub 100. I got one of these, I want to say, in the first time I vended at East Bay Card Show in a trade, like a BGS 9.5. I ended up selling it for like 115, I think, so maybe it goes for a bit more than that. But nice. Well, if that works out, God, I love some of these cards. I just absolutely love. This is a definite high likelihood of a 10 unless something's wrong with it. I'm not going to grade it though, because if I need it, it's going to go into the binder. Well, actually, I might grade that it 10s. I'll sell it and buy a raw copy, because I don't really care what the condition is on the binder stuff. Let's see. Malamar, don't need that. So I ask you, what do you enjoy about what you got? Your collection, your sealed product. It still amazes me that, you know, every single set, people like to buy just a lot of sealed and open it. And I guess like I have a, what the crap is this? I have a way different mindset now that I run this like business thing. This box is 180 bucks. After fees, that's like 160 bucks. After fees and shipping, that's probably like 155 bucks. You could look at it as I've spent $155 for these 3 cards. Or you could look at it as I've had a really good time today, unwinding, unstressing, just opening the stuff up and being okay with whatever the outcome is. And maybe that's my way of saying, hey, if I continue to believe that, look at this Quagsire, then the pole gods will favor me, and they will reward me. Hey, Bubba, I'm busy here. Sorry, my dog. Bubba, come here. Or maybe it's my way of being in denial that opening up cards is not a great idea. Not the Mewtwo you were looking for. Not in this set. So, last pack. Was it worth it? I don't know. But I enjoyed myself. And I hope you did too. Maybe in the last pack we'll get something worth. Oh, not today. I have him. I think he's like 5 or 10 bucks. So, I don't know. What do we open up here? 40 bucks? 50 bucks? Could be worse. I've had worse actually. But yeah, it was fun. It was worth the experience. Thanks guys for watching. Tune into the podcast tomorrow. Yeah, excited to see you guys there. Peace.